Hey, hi, hello, this is Lena, and I wasn't gonna talk about this, but I guess, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and, I noticed, first Philip DeFranco, he did something on it, who else did something on it? Hey Brittany, she did something on this, Mr. Repzion, you did something on this. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about this video, making the bus monitor cry. I'm actually really appalled by these kids and how they can do this, how they could do that to this woman, this older woman. Yeah, I get it. They're in middle school and being 12, 13, 14, you would think that these kids would know better than this. I'm not gonna say that I think that, our youth is being destroyed, blah, 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 because I don't necessarily believe that our youth is being destroyed, because I remember how horrible it was being in middle school and succumbing to I didn't necessarily succumb to certain pressures, because I was just that kid that sat alone, the emo kid, whatever, but being an outsider and that age group, yeah, anyways, not talking about that, talking about how these kids brutally harass this 68-year-old woman, which, like I say again, I'm appalled by this. I'm not going to put a link to the video. Instead, I'm going to put a link to this fundraiser that's pretty much, it's saving up money for her so she doesn't have to do this for the rest of her life. Her name's Karen H. Klein, which I just think she's one of the most kind people, because she said she didn't want the kids, to get suspended or anything, but she wanted them to, apologize to her, and then to, at least be grounded. Personally, I think what should at least happen is, these kids should be, suspended from riding the bus for, a very long time, personally. Because I think that's what happens, right? If you do something bad, you get suspended off of the bus, right? I don't know. But I wouldn't say to take it so far as to, actually suspend them from school. Detention even would, I don't know, months worth of detention. Because I think that's way worse than getting, a suspension, personally. I know where I went to high school and part of middle school and stuff, you literally can't get suspended, outside of school suspension. You get ISS. But personally, I think detention's worse than ISS. Because, yeah, detention, you're bored inside of school for, the whole day. But, having morning and after school detention, maybe Saturday detention, I think that would be, way worse, personally. Of course, I would not know. But it's not up to me to punish these kids. I just want to see that this lady get what she deserves, which is obviously $15,000 a year to put up with bratty kids like that. That's insane. This woman deserves way more than what she's getting, and I'm glad that there's this fundraiser for her. But if you guys want to do something nice for her, I suppose you could go on the video and, say something say this isn't right, but I don't know, I don't want to contribute more views to that said video, because it's a very negative thing. But this lady does have a Facebook. I know Mr. Epstein, he went on her Facebook, and he apologized on the behalf of those kids, which I thought was really nice of him. Or there's this, I'm gonna put it at the bottom, this website that's raising money for her, so she doesn't have to put up with this for the rest of her life. But like, last time I checked, it was at like 400,000, which is a lot compared to the 15,000 she's getting now. I mean, think about that. She's getting 15,000 now, and right, last time I checked, it was 400,000, and like divide that up into like even, 20,000 a year. That's still a lot. Like well, it's way more than she's getting now for a single person, but 15,000 I think like is barely cutting it for her. But it's still 400,000 is like still a lot. Like, if you think about it this way, that's like 50,000 each year would be approximately like 4 years, wouldn't it be? Something like that. Yeah, because we divide. Okay. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna delete my crappy videos, ones that aren't edited and that were uploaded straight from YouTube. But bye. I'm gonna be fixing a lot of things. Bye.